Hi everybody, so I'm coming to you today with an interesting video about casual convention style play, or what kind of special event play we could have for FFG Games. Here's what led me to this. I'm working Dice Tower Con this week, that's why I've been a little bit slower on the videos. I've been pretty busy. And and if you're not familiar with Dice Tower Con is a board gaming convention that's basically focused more on people just playing games rather than there being a lot of new games. There's some new games, or new games that are like about to come out, like, you know, within a month or two. Like I'm teaching Dice Forge that just came out last week. We were teaching some Asmodee games here that either just came out or are getting ready to come out, or sometimes it's new expansions. But for the most part, like 90% of the convention is everybody just sitting down in this huge boardroom playing board games all day. So that's kind of cool. I played The Godfather from Cool Mini or Not yesterday, and it was so cutthroat. It was intimidating. It was all a little confusing for a first-time player too. There's a lot of car bombs. Anyway, but it's all board gaming. It's very casual, and so there's really nobody playing games like X-Wing or Armada or Rune Wars or Destiny. I did see one table where two people were playing Destiny, but there's hardly any of the miniatures or any wargaming. And I think it's because it's such a casual environment, and people tend to take those type of things very seriously. Like Gen Con has their big tournament, Worlds has a big tournament, there's a lot of big tournaments. So my thought process here is like, well, what if this type of thing was included in a lot of these casual conventions where people are just playing board games for fun? How could you make, you know, X-Wing or Armada or Imperial Assault or something like that inclusive into this and a part of it? For one thing, I think you would need a separate room, because a lot of the regular tables, if you're familiar with a lot of gaming tables or whatever, they're not quite long enough to fit a 3x3 mat on, or 6x3, so you end up having to push two tables together. But aside of that, one of the things you would probably have to do, and this is the weird thing, is no tournaments. And the reason I say no tournament, if you want to, at least for here, at least for Dice Tower, or at least, I don't know, here's the thing. If you had a gaming convention that was board games and mini wargaming and stuff like that, and you just said it's casual play only, people might be able to bring like a lot. I would love to be able to go to a convention where I could play X-Wing and Armada for like 4 or 5 days straight, but it had to be casual play. First advantage is I get to change my list like all the time, so I can bring my whole collection, play completely different stuff all the time. For two, I can just test new builds out all the time. Maybe some of you play casually like multiple times a day anyway, but like I've got a family and kids, so I only get out like once a week, so I can only usually get like 1 or 2 games in a week if I'm lucky. So like, it wasn't always this way, but as you have more and more children, you have more and more responsibilities, so I have a harder time being able to get that many games in. And there's a lot of families that come here too, and I think it would actually be more family friendly for there to be at least one convention that has more casual play. So that's something. But the other thing that I'm thinking about that would be pretty good is events that are casual and not a tournament level series. So like casual events that are a free-for-all X-Wing event. Everybody's just getting in and playing a big thing. Or a big like Armada 1500 or 2000 point game, 4 mats together and 10 people gathered around or something like that. And you can only really do that in a casual event. You can play a lot of X-Wing epic format. You can play, try some of the Imperial Assault 4-man free-for-all or 2v2 maps and things like that. So that's my theory here, is that if you had kind of a con or some kind of event that was very casual based, that it would be great for that. So let me know what you think, guys. I will probably be coming to you later tonight with some Wave 6 unboxings for Armada, so stay tuned for that. If you're not already, please subscribe and hit the little bell for alerts. Enter to win giveaways. I'm still giving away that Ray Speeder. I'm probably going to be giving away some cool stuff, gift cards here next week or the week after for X-Wing Wave 11. So, and all you have to do to enter those are be a subscriber and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.